A lot of people. Yeah. I don't know.
We'll be at Leeds from 12 to 5, 6 p.m. And things are on our website at leedsfc.org. On the 17th of June, there will be
we've got audio.
We will be mobilizing against all solutions in Sheffield from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. There is a coach going from Leeds and there's 6 coaches remaining. So please check our website to buy a ticket. And there's also a free ticket going. When Zara turns up, you can go to her for a particular ticket information with the 1 free ticket and more about the topics, I hope. And there's also the Farm Film Festival that's coming to Leeds next weekend, bringing 2 films at Hyde Park Picture House. Watch out for Zuzu, a romantic picture musical, and a statement.
It's all new stuff. Lovely film.
And finally, the Steam store is going to join it in December. So go to the store and find out more and donate. Alright, and with that, before we head off, we have Carl Fine who will be reading a couple of poems. And after that, we'll start working. So, yes.
Connected now. Are we connected?
I've been writing about suffering, which has been extremely painful for all of us. But today I'm going to present 2 poems on the history of Palestine. And I'm very conflicted about writing these 2 poems. The Western tradition of killing people.
Are we on? Are we working? Oh yeah, police on bikes. Right, I think we're good to go. It only took me half an hour to work it out.
You get more technical all the time.
So this box has got multiple SIM cards.
Ah.
And I can connect with a HDMI to my GoPro.
Right.
So it's a better stream. So it doesn't have a lot of buffer and stuff like that.
Right. Okay, you live streaming?
Yeah, live streaming now, yeah.
Right, just read good.
So look at the quality from the phone, it's very good. Okay, awesome.
You know who?
I know who you're on about, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So you might get something interesting, you might not as well.
Good stuff, right? I'm gonna start wandering about.
Good luck.
But, good to see you.
Good to see you.
So are you sticking around?
No, we're going.
Oh, you're just passing through?
We're just going for lunch.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough. We'll have a nice day.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Don't kill. You're a good person.
So we are live in Leeds at the Pro-Palestine protest. We've got a few coppers. We've got some regulars. Sad. How we doing? How do? We've got Pat. Pat's here.
As well.
Patrick. Yeah, not bad. And we've got Dan, another fan favourite. I know, it's been a while. Oh, he's recording.
He's got the worst camera. The wind keeps activating it, so be careful around
Need
it.
to tell, I know he's your boss, right? Because he's inspector. So he's got to let us know he's recording. You know what I mean?
I think you'd give him a bit of credit. I don't think he's actively trying to press it himself.
Oh, is it just messing about?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Mind of its own.
Oh, we'll let you off then, Inspector.
Yeah,
We'll let
it's a
you off.
winter thing.
We'll let you off. We won't have to discipline you. How's everything anyway?
I've been out of Leeds and doing other stuff than that.
Not really. I've had a little bit of time off.
Nice.
I've come back with a new setup.
Wow, that don't look cheap.
I've got a live view box now.
A what box?
A live view.
What does that aid you with?
So you can put multiple SIM cards in the same box.
Very cool.
So it comes through HD quality, no buffering, no graininess.
Nice.
It takes like you can take 2 Wi-Fi boxes and 4 SIM cards all at the same time.
It's got to be done now. You're a massive
That's it.
YouTube.
I know Pat made us famous, so we've got to upgrade now, haven't we? We've got to upgrade. Right, I'm going to move about. What's that? He's a student, journalist student. So he's just out getting some stuff for his university thing. But keep an eye on him because I think he got a bit of shit last time.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, we want, yeah, some of protest.
Right.
He would mention it to me, so he was asking like who were we with and stuff. I pointed him towards Milo because he's obviously a press guy.
Right. Is he walking around today or keeping an eye?
I think he's going to be walking around, yeah, but he's only young lad in his day. I think he got a bit of bother last time. But he's only a student, he's not here to cause any bother.
Cheers.
No worries.
And then got their passports taken. I think it's fantastic.
And then we've got Monday. Monday Media is here.
Oh, look at
Oh,
my word!
I know.
There's new machinery on Use Now Yorkshire's kit.
Streaming, you're going to have camera everything. I can see what's going on.
I'm not even live yet. I'm just recording. You know, I'd better set myself up. But
That's sharp.
look at this. There's a
Look at that.
blue GoPro and a black one, and it's like, is that 4K?
It's HD.
HD?
Yeah.
Which HD? 4K or 1080 HD?
1080.
Right.
Now you're feeling better now.
Now I'm feeling
4K
better.
is UHD.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's you corrected.
I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer. Yeah.
Those boomers we don't
every
got
day.
Yeah.
So it comes in this little,
Every day's a school day.
comes in this little box
Right,
here.
It's the youth of the day.
Yeah, well, don't put your bag down.
He knows what he's doing. He's got himself.
He's going to be
set up
staying with me.
really well.
I'm absolutely buzzing. I've been trying to sort this out for a long time.
Oscar, oh yes, it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. The fact that they're in Egypt and they have brought their westernised values and their ideas that in that patriarchal community, a bunch of women can go in there and tell everybody their Western ideals of power and whatever, and they just get a load of men throwing stuff at them, going, "Get out of our country, you're not wanted."
Did you see us getting whipped?
Yes.
It's men as well.
I mean, I don't approve of violence, but bloody hell.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't want to see anyone get
But
whipped.
they're very feminised, aren't they?
She does it behind the back of the head with a stick quite a lot. So if someone does it to her just the once, slightly, then
I can see your point.
I'm not going to be upset by
I can
it.
see your point.
I'm not going to be upset by it. Exactly.
Please let us into Gaza and this riot place. We're just stuck there.
When it goes, I'm not white. You might just say to people with the dark skin, white supremacy. We've got white hearts. You've all got white hearts.
Have you seen the one over there with the breastplate? The little green breastplate?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Seen that one.
The
I
name
don't know what it means.
Yeah, I can see.
And it's like, but this is the living bubble that we live in within our society. We've got all of these rights and we hold on.
Let's check in with the stream. We've got 200 watching. Because I don't have my phone, I don't see the chat on a regular basis. But I will be checking in. Just making sure everything's okay. This is sort of a trial run for the bigger protests. It's not really that needed in Leeds. But it is a nice thing to have. And I might have to get like a little holder on my phone so I can read the chat as I go. That might be my next step. Because where my phone goes is now taken up by another GoPro. Who we got in this chat? Sasha, Neil, Bob, Lynn, Michael, Gareth, Angry Man's in there, David, Mel, Ruby. Good afternoon to all of you. More than 200 in the chat now, 217 I'm showing. So if you can all hit the like button, make sure you all subscribe so you don't miss any of the future uploads or live streams. I see we got the top fan. The top fans are coming out. Colin's top fan. Colin Maguire #1. So I think that's if you comment, like, interact with the chat in any way, super chat, super sticker, all that good stuff.
Okay, thank you very much indeed.
So the stream is coming through alright then, yeah? Good stuff, man, good stuff. Oh, the march is going to get started. Do my best to keep an eye on the chat as I walk around. But yeah, I'm definitely going to need a new phone holder. They're going down the right. Down the right. Yeah. I always forget. I met him once. He interviewed me for an offence. The one on the right. He interviewed me for the offence of assaulting a police officer. Over in Holmfirth. Obviously it was a no further action. But he wasn't a bad guy, to be fair. He even gave me a lift back to my car. We got some free threes. Mr. Blackborough, big shout out to Marty, because my media mod for the GoPro, which is what I'm able to connect the live view box to, doesn't come till Wednesday. So Marty very, very kindly, as he is that type of guy, lent me his media mod for today. He's just helping everyone out in it, Marty, over the last few days. He's rescued a dog, sorting out my live stream. And a big shout out to DG and DJ as well for pointing me in the right direction with what cables to buy and where to get them from. So everyone big up Marty in the chat. Everyone give him a big up. And the dog is lovely as well. So they are just setting up, getting ready. We got the banner at the front, the drummers just behind, and the rest of the Pro-Palestine contingent just behind the drummers. Hi mate, you good?
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad mate, you?
Nice to see you. It's been a long time. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, not much mate, I've had a few days off and come back with my new setup.
Alright, what is it?
So I've got this new box which makes the stream a lot clearer. It's like HD now.
Because I'm looking on YouTube, it was a bit blurry.
Sometimes on the live,
So you've got two cameras as well?
I've always had two, but I used to use a phone. But now I've got HD plugged into the...
You should get like a mount so it's full phone there as well.
That's my next thing, I was just saying that, because normally my phone would be there, but now it's taken up by the other GoPro, so I need a new, so I can read the chat.
Attachment, yeah.
So I can read the chat then.
Right, anyway, mate.
Yeah, good to see you, man. He's a nice guy. He always comes and says hello. Just realise that we're one eye called bother. We're holding.
The room's going to be a bit chaotic today. Wherever you
It might be a different route. Might be a different route, you know. We're working. We got sound and everything.
Oh, you got sound now?
Yeah.
Tell Marty to bring his dog to the Pro.
Oh, it's a nice, lovely dog, you know.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it is.
Why would they put it down?
I don't know. I was
Guys,
yeah,
just a
isn't
quick
it?
announcement.
There's no wrong with it. Like,
The
it's
whistle
happy,
signal,
healthy,
I want you all to know.
trained.
One whistle, we're going to stop the march.
It looks gorgeous.
Two whistles.
Yeah, it is. Just trying to start out with food and stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's
If there's frantic whistles, like a lot, means there's an ambulance or something, so just keep an eye out here back from the side.
Viva, viva!
Security's out.
Viva, viva! Palestina!
I didn't know this guy.
Viva, viva! Palestina! 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 Viva,
happened there, but Shabnam's having a little tiff with who's called Kelly.
I look at the percentage on the screen.
Free Palestine! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! End apartheid! End apartheid! Decolonize! 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 Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Stop the genocide! Stop the genocide! End apartheid! Decolonize! Decolonize!
our way to the Queen's Hotel. We've got the police set up on the corners. The stewards are going to be blocking this road off. We'll make our way down to Ball Lane. Take a little left there. And then down to the corner exchange. Stay away. As long as you get back, that's the
Decolonize!
from, one of them's on 5G, one of them's on 4G. I need to get some 5G modem, and probably another SIM card coming off Vodafone, or 4G, Vodafone. So just a one little blip, so that's never any signal on that section of the never any signal. I think we're doing one now. Probably we might do it again a little bit further down. We're going a different route, change the route. We've got a route change. I knew we were going to do this by Stephen talking.
Pro-Palestine.